You're watching Fugitive Red Eye, and welcome to another episode of Anime Encyclopedia. So after the previous episode, I posted a poll as to what you guys wanted me to do a video about next. So let's take a look at those poll results. Alright, so at the time I'm recording this, the poll currently has a total of 16 votes. 44% for Violence Jack, 50% for Cutie Honey, and only 6% for La Blue Girl. Cutie Honey has the lead. It had a massive lead for most of the poll, but Violence Jack really started to catch up. That tells me that the next episode after Cutie Honey will indeed be Violence Jack. But Cutie Honey is what we're doing now, so let's get back to it. Alright, now that we've seen those results, and you already probably figured out from the title, because that gives it away, we're talking today about Cutie Honey. Now, I have personally seen most of the Cutie Honey animes. The only one I haven't seen is Flash. I've seen Cutie Honey, I've seen New Cutie Honey, I've seen Re-Cutie Honey, and I've seen Cutie Honey Universe. Side note that I decided to add on while editing, Cutie Honey Universe is super underrated. I have never understood the hate that series gets. I've also seen the live-action movie, though I have not seen the live-action series or the other live-action movie. There's a few of them. I've read the original manga, and I've read a little bit of Cutie Honey 90, but there's a lot more Cutie Honey mangas as well. There's Cutie Honey vs. Devilman Lady, which I've read as much as I could find. However, I have not read Cutie Honey Seed or a lot of the other spin-offs. But yeah, let's dive into what the Encyclopedia has to say. Cutie Honey. Now, they use the EY spelling rather than the IE spelling. There are two ways to spell Cutie Honey, and both have been pretty much accepted. 1973 TV series, video, director, Tomoharu Katsumata, Masamune Ochiai, Hiroshi Shidara, Takeshi Shirado. Screenplay by Masaki Tsuji, Keisuke Fujikawa, Susumu Takahasa, designed by Shingo Araki, animated by Shingo Araki, Kazuo Komatsubara, Masamune Ochiai, Satoshi Kamimiya. Music by Takeo Watanabe, produced by Toei, and dynamic planning. There are 25 minutes times 25 episodes for the TV series, 30 minutes times 8 episodes for the OVA, which would be New Cutie Honey, 25 minutes times 39 episodes for the TV series. Oh yeah, it's Flash. I was going to say, what are they talking about, but I assume that's Flash. Based on a short-lived Shonen Champion manga from Kekko Kamen creator Go Nagai. Ah yes, Kekko Kamen, the thing he is best known for. I get why they do it, because it's, I guess more similar to Cutie Honey than maybe some of the other options would have been. But Kekko Kamen is definitely not like his most famous work. It's definitely well known, but not as well known as like Devilman or Mazinger Z, or even Cutie Honey itself for that matter. The breast-fixated Cutie Honey was animated for TV before its rookie year in manga was over. Which, one thing that's really interesting about that is Cutie Honey, out of the big three Go Nagai anime adaptations done by Toei, Cutie Honey is the one that is the most manga accurate to the source material. And what I mean by that is, Devilman is not accurate to the manga at all, because it's a completely different story, and Mazinger Z kinda is sometimes, but other times isn't. In a pastiche of Astro Boy, a bereaved professor creates an android facsimile of his murdered daughter, implanting a super powerful device in her ample bosom. I don't think they ever explicitly say where the device is in her body. Actually, they do sometimes. I think it's actually like in the thing in her neck, isn't it? So I don't think that that's correct to say it's in her bosom. I think it's more in her neck, but I digress. I think they don't always elaborate where it is. The Airborne Element Solidifier. That's only one of the names. This device has like 30 different translations of the names, and they're all really long. Can reassemble matter in the vicinity, effectively giving Honey anything she needs to help her in her fight to save the world, including specialized bodies such as the Hurricane and Flash Honey. It also ensures that all her clothes disappear every time she transforms, a controversial innovation at the time, now commonplace in shows such as Sailor Moon. Yeah, Cutie Honey was very, very influential on the magical girl genre. Although I don't really think of it as a magical girl, because it's, you know, androids, but I guess it kind of did develop some of those tropes, or at least expand on the ones that may have already existed at the time, and it definitely did define what would come later. Her enemy in the original TV series is Panther Zora, the leader of the all-female Panther Claw crime syndicate. Yeah, Panther Zora is typically the main villain, and then Sister Jill is usually her sidekick. There's obviously a few exceptions to that. I don't think Panther Zora exists in Re-Cutie Honey. and she's like this weird, like, goddess in Cutie Honey universe, and it's kind of unclear who she sides with. But she is the main villain in both Cutie Honey and New Cutie Honey. The immense success of the TV series rejuvenated the manga, allowing this very male appreciation of the female form to appear in girls' magazines such as Nakayoshi and titles for younger readers such as Happy Zoo. Honey would return in 1994 for New Cutie Honey Flash. I don't think Cutie Honey Flash is called New Cutie Honey Flash, and they put New CH Flash. I don't think it's ever been called CH Flash. I think it's only ever been called Cutie Honey F or Cutie Honey Flash. Those are the only two versions I've seen for it. Directed by Yasuchika Nagakawa and released straight to video. Okay, that's not Flash. They're wrong here. New Cutie Honey is not the same as Cutie Honey Flash. Those are two different series. And New Cutie Honey is not called New CH Flash. So they're wrong there. It's just called New Cutie Honey or Shin Cutie Honey. Yeah, and Cutie Honey Flash came out in, like, the 2000s, actually, now that I think about it, didn't it? Let me check. Okay, so Cutie Honey Flash, the manga, came out in 97, and then the TV series also came out in 97, so they're wrong saying that New CH Flash came out in 94 when that's not a thing. New Cutie Honey, on the other hand, came out in 1994, so they're talking about New Cutie Honey. So they're just mixing the two titles together for some stupid-ass reason. With new designs by Osamu Kasai, the new series picked up where the TV series left off. That's only partially accurate. It actually picks up 100 years after the original series left off, and implies that Honey defeated Panther Zora once before New Cutie Honey. So it's not entirely true to say it picks up right where the last one left off. I think 100 years is a bit of a time jump. With Honey returning after a decade to discover that Panther Zora and her accomplice Dolmek are still menacing civilization. Yeah, I'd say 100 years is a little bit more than a decade. Did they not pay attention that it's literally a century later? She also gains an entire family of assistants, the Hayami clan, whose son Chobe provides viewer identification, while Granddad Denbei, that is the weirdest version of Donbei's name I have ever seen put in here. Not to mention the fact that though this statement is accurate, the Hayami family was actually in the original as well. This is just later on Hayami family, and Donbei's the only original member of the Hayami family still left alive because he's a cyborg now. Other Go Nagai characters put in cameo appearances, including Devilman Akira. Devilman Akira. Like, there's no comma there. They're just calling him Devilman Akira. You do realize he never calls himself Devilman Akira. I mean, I guess that's kind of an accurate description of him, because Devilman is also, like, a classification. But no, he's Akira from Devilman, Akira Fudo, or just Devilman, alongside real-life women's wrestling stars Cutie Suzuki and Mayumi Ozaki. As the video series was translated, bringing Cutie Honey to the West for the first time, the character's popularity in Japan peaked with a new TV series. So that'd be Cutie Honey Flash. The same year saw a CH Flash movie, an all-new story in which Honey battled Panther Claw for the key to an ancient treasure. Okay, so this, I can't tell if this is a Cutie Honey Flash movie, because, again, they keep saying CH Flash, which they also called New Cutie Honey, which is incorrect. I can't tell if they're talking about the Cutie Honey movie, or if they're talking about a Cutie Honey Flash movie, because I don't know if there is a Flash movie, because I don't know a whole lot about Flash. Looking it up after the fact, it is absolutely talking about a Cutie Honey Flash movie, which I just wasn't aware of. I should have known that. I've seen the Cutie Honey live-action movie, and it has nothing to do with treasure, so clearly they weren't talking about that. But yeah, anyway. An all-new story in which Honey battled Panther Claw for the key to an ancient treasure, the posters boasting that there would be all-new transformation scenes too, and 2 digest videos consisting of highlights. One, Birth of Lovers Warrior CH, retelling her origin story, and the other, Battle for W Honey Destiny, repeating the Season 2 finale. In 2001, yeah, I think all that is tied to Cutie Honey Flash, so again, I'm not as familiar with that. In 2001, it was announced that the character would return in a fully 3D CG animated video directed by Hiroyuki Kitakubo. And that's where it ends. Only one comparison there, Astro Boy, and that one actually kind of makes a little bit of sense, so that's why I didn't really... And Sailor Moon. Both of those kind of made sense, so that's why I didn't really get on it that much for this. Not a whole lot of opinionation this time, so good job on that. They did get some things wrong, like New Cutie Honey was simply known as Shin Cutie Honey in Japan, and when it first came out here in the US, it was literally just called Cutie Honey, and then later gained back the title New Cutie Honey. I think that there's a few inaccuracies, but overall not the worst entry I've done a video on yet. That's all for now, I guess. This has been Fugitive Red Eye. Have a good one.
Bye.
You douchebags wouldn't know punk rock if I stuck it on the head of my dick and fucked you up the ass with it.
Oh, you're gay,